time, we'll be having the first speaker to give us an overview of what premarital counseling, premarital guidance and counseling is. The person who will take that is Professor Mrs. A.N.G. Alutu, Professor Azuka Ngozi Grace Alutu. She's a distinguished Nigerian scholar, a veteran counseling psychologist, and retired professor of counseling psychology at the University of Benin. With over 42 years of outstanding contributions in academia, community development, and humanitarian service. Throughout her career, she has championed initiatives that promote emotional well-being, literacy, ethical values, and holistic human development. Her impactful leadership at the University of Benin, including serving as chairman of the University Ethics Committee, where she led the development of the institution's first student handbook, and chairman of the University Dress Code Committee, which produced the university's official dress code. Played a significant role in children's value education through her leadership of the Vice Chancellor's Children's Christmas Party Committee. Beyond academia, Professor Alutu is the founder and president of the Educational Counseling and Literacy Organization, ECLO, a non-governmental organization dedicated to promoting literacy, career guidance, counseling, and community empowerment. Through ECLO, she has reached numerous schools, reading, supporting vulnerable individuals, and providing guidance in career development, marital counseling, and adult literacy. She is an accomplished author, public speaker, and member of the esteemed professional bodies, including the American Counseling, and she is a fellow of the Association of Professional Counselors in Nigeria. She remains a passionate advocate for lifelong learning and human development. Guided by her Christian faith, Professor Alutu is widely respected as a resilient leader, a mentor, devoted wife, and mother whose life continues to inspire generations to come. It is my deep pleasure to welcome Professor Mrs. Alutu Grace to the floor. Please, Prof. Would like you to please start off. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mrs. Gloria, our moderator, and the PRO of Association of Professional Counselors. I want to recognize our chairman, Dr. Osuma Obaze, and also my co-speaker, Dr. Jane, and all distinguished participants in this special webinar. I say it's a special one because it's being done on the premise of young prospective couples that have requested over and over again that such a webinar be held to clear some gray areas. Counseling, the gray areas will be made clearer, and then the young people will join us in the marriage community with confidence and joy. So I would want to take off without wasting time on the overview. We're going to discuss this overview on premarital guidance and counseling based on the following outlines. We're going to look at what marriage is all about, what premarital guidance means, what premarital counseling is as different from premarital guidance. Then why is this premarital counseling important for the young people before marriage? We also want to look at who needs it, what category of people need premarital guidance, and also who should administer premarital counseling. Also, we want to know when it should be administered. Also, finding a true partner, what are the thoughts there? What are some thoughts on finding a true partner? Then types of premarital counseling. Then we have some quotes on premarital counseling, then we'll now conclude. Looking at marriage, what do we understand marriage to mean? We all know that marriage is a life journey, which two individuals to go into, a man and a woman, typically from age 21, they're mature people. They've agreed on oath that till death, looking at Matthew 19, verse 16, verse 6, marriage is also the most important institution in the society designed by God himself. If you look at Genesis chapter 2:18, the Bible tells us God said himself that it's not good for a man to be alone. So he has to make a helpmate for him. Marriage involves spiritual, physical, emotional, social, and psychological commitments between two individuals. Now, let's look at premarital guidance. It is an educational process, and it helps people who are undertaking a journey to have a direction. Like I mentioned earlier, premarital guidance can be rendered informally by parents, guardians, friends of the intending couple. It's not professionally rendered, and that's why it's called a guidance. Just because you have an experience in the area, you guide the young people. And if we now want to distinguish premarital counseling from premarital guidance, you find out, so premarital counseling differs from premarital guidance in the sense that it's being administered by professionals. Let's go on to talk about premarital counseling. It's delivered in 10 different components, key areas. And during this period, it is the professional counselor that gives the guidance, the counseling. It's not just informally done. Then I will also mention that it has a 10 major components, and these are effective communication. You have to know how to communicate effectively with your will-be. You don't have to use an attack mode. That is, trying to express yourself in a very cordial way, and not just attacking by saying, oh, you should know I'm tired. You should know this. You should know. You don't just force. You just have to explain